Pranam students. So this is the day 10 of HTML. Today I am going to give the 10th lecture of HTML. In this lecture I am going to tell you about a very important concept of HTML, about a very important topic of HTML that is known as tables in HTML. Today I am going to tell you about today I am going to tell you all about how you can display any type of information in a table, in the form of a table on a web page. But before going to the forward direction on the given topic, I want to tell you one thing to all of you, that in the last week I have given you all the type of work in which you need to create an HTML document, and in those HTML documents you need to use all those tags which I have told you in the previous lectures of HTML. And I found that most of the students are not sending the response. Whatever work has been allotted to you, the giving the response of all those work is very much important for everyone, and on those work marks will be provided to all of you, and that marks will be added in the first term examination of this year. So you have to do all the work which has been allotted by the teacher. So in the last week I found that most of the students are not doing the work, and they are not giving their response. They are not sending their response in the form of image, whatever coding they have done the coding or not, I'm not able to understand. And most of the students, I found that they are not present at the time of the lecture, at the time, according to the timetable, according to the time slot whatever has been provided to all of you. So it is very much important to all of you that whatever work has been given by the teacher, you have to do all those work, and you have to give the response of that work. Okay, and do not take it easy. Okay, it is compulsory to do all the work. So keep remember, if you had not done all the work whatever I have given in the last week, so you have to complete all those work and you have to send me. Okay, and I am also maintaining the record of all those students who are sending their response, who are doing the work, who are sincere in the classes, who are taking the benefit of the classes in a proper manner. That means they are doing their study in a very sincerely, and I appreciate all those students, but the number of those students are very much low. So it is very much important that the number should be increased, and I should found that most of the students should be sincere towards their studies. So if you have not done the work which I have given in the last week, so do complete all the work day wise and send me the response, because I am maintaining the record, and after reopening the school I will ask the explanation from each student who is not sending the response. Okay, so now it's time to move forward. Today I am going to tell you about a very important topic related to HTML, that is tables in HTML. Tables are used in HTML in the form whenever you want to display any type of information in table form. That means whenever you want to display a tabular form of data on the web page, or you can say whenever you want to display any type of information in the form of a table, that means in the form of rows and column, then tables are used in HTML coding. You all are very much familiar with the table. Suppose I am giving you one example here. Suppose there is a table. So this is a table, and in this table, suppose here are the some data is there. So you all can see that here I have drawn one table, and in this table the vertical are known as the columns. You are very much familiar about all these terms. Columns, these are the columns, and horizontal are the rows. These are the rows. So this is a table, and in this table you can see there are the 4 number of columns, and there are 5 number of rows, and in each column there are in this table some data is also displaying. So in this situation, suppose such type of table you want to display on a web page, and suppose in this table you can say whatever data has been showing in this data, the name of some student, their class, their sex, and their subjects are displaying. Okay, and that means the data which is displaying on this table that is related to a particular class or section. So if you want to display such type of information in the form of a table on a web page, then tables are used in HTML. Okay, so for using HTML, whenever you want to display a table type of data on a web page, you need to use a specific type of tag that is known as table tag. Table tag. So table tag is basically a container tag. It has both starting tag as well as ending tag. And whatever the number of rows and whatever number of columns you need to display on the table, then that number of that related tags are need to be used in between starting and closing table tag. Okay, and in between starting and closing table tag, 3 different types of tags are also used. One is TR tag, TS tag, or you can say TD tag. All these are the container tags. TR tag is basically used for table row. For displaying each row in a table, you use TR tag need to be used. TS tag is basically the full form of TS tag is table head. Okay, you must have seen most of the table. The first row is basically known as the header row. Okay, so whenever you want to display a particular the first most row of a table in the form of a header row, then this tag need to be used in between starting and closing TR tag. If you want to display the data of a row in a heading format, then that data need to be displayed in between starting and closing tag, table head tag, TS tag. And if you want to display a particular data of a table of a row and a table in a normal form, then that data need to be displayed in between starting and closing TD tag. TD is used for table data. Okay, so if you want to use this table, suppose I'm taking the example of this table, and if you want to display this table inside the on a particular web page, which type of in which way you need to write the coding. Okay, I'm telling with the help of this example. So first of all, this table, I am writing the code for displaying this table on the web page. So here I am going to design an HTML document. So first of all, this tag will be used. After that, head tag will be used, and after that you will see, you will take title tag, after that you will close the head tag. Then on the next page you will start the body tag. And if you want to all the related attributes of body tag, if you want to use those attributes in the body tag, you can use them. Okay, but here this time I'm not using any type of attribute in the body tag. And just after that, if you want to display that table, then I will use table tag, starting table tag. And in the starting table tag, for the first row, okay, I will use just below this the TR tag. And in each row you can say there are 4 data. Okay, 1 2 3 4. So for this 4 data, how many number of data need to be displayed in each row, that number of TD tag need to be used. Okay, so here in between starting closing TR tag, I will use 4 TD tag, that is TD, and the data which need to be displayed, you will write here. Sorry, the first row, that is the name. Name should be written here with name. Then that is a class. The second data of the first row, that is the class. The third data of the first row, that is a section. Fourth data, that is known as the subject. But I have told you that the first row of each table is basically known as the header row, and in this header row, each data of that particular row will be in bold letters. So for making the topmost row of each table as a header row, then in place of TD tag you need to use TS tag. So here I am writing that in place of TD tag I am writing TS tag, TH. So what will be the effect of this? All the data of this tag or this particular row, that will be converted to the header, and each data of this particular row will be displayed in the form of bold letter. Okay, and after displaying each data on this particular row, I will close that particular row. The first row has been created, and for creating the third row, I will use again TR tag, and now the data of all the next rows will be in its normal form. So we no need to use the TD tag, TS tag in that situation. This time we will use TD tag because the rest of the data will be shown in its normal form. That is why I am using TD tag. the second row of this table I have created. After that I will create the third row. Again I will use TI tag, and in between I will use TD tag as per the requirement. Then I have created the third row. After that I will create the fourth row. The data of the fourth row is as follows. Now at the last I will use the fifth row of this table. At the last, after showing all the rows, I will close the table tag. So you can see here that this particular table, for displaying this particular table and its data, I need to use the coding according to this. Okay, and one more thing, there are many attributes also available in table tag. So for displaying this data, when you will run this table particular coding on the web browser, that I am closing here, that is body tag and then HTML tag. When you will run this type of this data, this HTML document on the web browser, after saving it, then you will see the data will be displayed on the web page, but that will be not displayed in the form of a table. So if you want to display that data in the form of a table, you need to use one attribute in its starting table tag, that is known as border attribute. Border, that is 1. And that is 1 pixel. Okay, if you want to increase the thickness of the border, then you can see that is 2, 3, 4, 5 according to your choice. So how many number of pixels, whatever value you will give here of the border attribute, according to that the thickness of the border will be increased. That means the width of the border will be increased. And now the data, now whatever data you have written, whatever coding you have written, that will be effect on the web browser, and now the table will be displayed on the web browser in this form. Are you getting my point? Okay, and if you want to one attribute also can be used with table tag, that is known as caption. That is known as caption. Caption tag is also available. Caption tag is basically used to give a caption to a table in simple form you can say, if you want to give a title to the table which is going to be displayed on the web page, then you can give that title in between starting and closing caption tag. So suppose here I want to display one heading also. Here there is students details. If you want to give this caption to this table also, so where you need to use caption tag? You need to use caption tag that is here. Here you can write here caption, then students, whatever caption you want to give, this details, caption. So you will see one title will be also displayed just above the table, okay, whatever you are going to display on the web page. Okay, so after running this particular, after writing the coding of this particular HTML document, you will save this coding, that is tables.html on the desktop, and after opening this particular file you will see the effect of this coding on the web browser. Then you will see that the title bar of the web browser, the title which you have given in the coding, that will be displayed, and in the body of the web browser, the table with its caption, okay, whatever you have shown here, that will be displayed on the web browser. Okay, there are also one more attribute. You can also set the height and width of the table according to your choice. So if you want to give set the width of the table at least 500, and you want to do the height of the table, that is 500, so you can also use two attributes, width and height, and you will give the number of pixels. According to that you want to set the height and width of the table, okay, which is going to be displayed on the web page. There are many more attributes are also available of the table tag, but today I do not want to increase my lecture related to table. First of all, try to understand the basic concept of the table, and when tables are required in HTML, when you need to display a table on the web page, it need to be understand, and which tag are used for table tag, and inside the table tag which tag are used for displaying the row of each table, each row of the table, and which tag is used for displaying the each data of each row in the table, and which tag is used for making the data as a header of the table, and what are the some basic attributes related to table tag. Okay, it's need to be understand, and after that how you can increase the width and height of the table, how you can set the height and width of the table according to your choice, and except these there are many more attributes are also available with table tag, that is bg color attribute, background attribute, align attribute, border color attribute. Okay, so about those attributes we will discuss in the next lecture. Okay, so first of all, okay, try to understand the basic concept of the table in HTML, and create this HTML document, do the practical according to that, and run the coding and give your response to me. Okay, clear? What is the use of caption tag also need to be understand. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, thank you.